Hey guys, it's Erin, AW Wellness, Erin Borman-Wath, whatever you want to call me. And I just wanted to have a little Facebook Live to talk about why I'm doing an intermittent challenge group starting Sunday night. I did not want to start it during the 4th of July weekend for a lot of obvious reasons, just because it is a big time, party fest. Also, just everyone's busy and distracted. So basically what would go on, you would have dinner on Sunday night, ideally an earlier dinner than usual. And then in the morning, at least 12 hours would have passed. And during the day, have 2 meals, ideally. So for breakfast, you would wake up and have, usually people do bulletproof coffee. That's up to you. I have coffee with coconut cream in it. I'm not a dairy person. And then lunch and then dinner, and then you would start the clock again. I have an app I use. I don't get a kick from these people, kickback from these people. What's this app called? Hold on. Zero, it just keeps track. You can set it on 12 hours, 10 hours, 16 hours. Remember, the more time you have where you're not digesting food, the better. So that's pretty much the goal of intermittent fasting. So why I'm doing a challenge group is because I think when you're doing it for the first time, it kind of helps to have that group support. And as far as a challenge, we could call it a support group if you want. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. So if you went in on it, I am me. I'm closing it tomorrow night, meaning Saturday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is the 7th. And you can get access to me. I'll make little videos every day. So if you're doing 12 hours, that's the minimum I recommend. So that means you have an early dinner and your breakfast is coffee the next morning. So it's not really as drastic as people sound, but a lot of it is mental. So for example, if you have a late dinner, like say you have dinner like at 9 o'clock at night, and then the next day you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning because you have to go into work, and all you think about is I can't eat for 4 hours, and when I do eat, it's coffee, you're going to go crazy. But what's interesting is when you go for longer periods of time, the less interested you become in food. You don't become indifferent. You're not immune to food. You're not in this whole other parallel universe where food does not exist. But food isn't as important, which who knew, right? So what I've done a lot is noticed in myself is I'll have an earlier dinner, and then when I wake up, I'll go work out. I'll have coffee because, like I said, I can't have regular cream. And I typically have lunch and then dinner, and then I'm done. It was not originally for weight loss. It was just to try it because a friend of mine was actually doing a challenge group last summer. I said, sure, I'll try anything. I'm always trying what's new in the wellness world. Like I've tried juice cleansing. I've tried all the little things that aren't too invasive. Bone broth, you name it, I've tried it. Just some people ask me, I can say from a perspective of actually trying it, like what's involved? Does it taste good? Does it make any sense? And this, I think, definitely has a place. You don't have to go as long as I go, meaning hours where you're not eating. It's individual. But I wanted to say, if you are diabetic, if you have a history of eating disorders, if you have anything funky with your metabolism or your thyroid or anything like that, this is not for you. But if you have never heard anything like that from your doctor, then by all means. So something to think about. If you want in on it, I am in between now and tomorrow night at 6 p.m. And there you go. So we'll stop it, I guess, Thursday night. I haven't figured out the math on that one. I'm not really the best on math short term, but let me know and I'll take it from there. So I am me, and see you guys Sunday night. Okay, bye.